them safe travels. Well, people were out combing Clearwater Beach today as part of a national day of action. This group, the Global Eco Army, had volunteers everywhere picking up litter along the shore for their Be an Angel Day event. The organizer says the goal is simple: to educate people and inspire them to care about our natural resources.
When we show them the damage that we cause with our inaction or the wrong behavior that we have at the beach, then they kind of, get it a little bit more.
I love that goal. That's fantastic. The group behind today's event is also raising money for a global tree planting day later on this year. I hope they use sunscreen out there because
I literally was thinking the same thing.
See, worked right there.
And the Global Eco Navy for all you do to help clean up and keep the river clean here in the city of Tampa.
Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you guys. Have a great day. Again, I'm jealous I'm not with you today.
Look at that. I'll get you closer. People, please stop putting this in the river. Didn't end up in the stomach of another fish or turtle. Look at all these catches.
I think that people should go fishing more for this plastic and waste in the water than fish, because otherwise we're gonna end up fishing these only for the rest of our lives. We have to be more eco-conscious if we want to have our beautiful planet for a long time.
There's something over there. Yeah, there's rocks and beverage.
Wow. Okay.
Back up there right now. Let's watch this. These are your first. Kind of lights it on.
Being fought here in Tampa Bay and around the world, on land, in the skies, and on the water. A struggle to rid the world of pollution and to rescue a health-starved ecosystem. The weapons, ingenuity, technology, and commitment. Most importantly, Tampa Bay, we need you.
The Global Eco Army, Navy, and Air Force. Join the fight today.
The future of the planet depends on it.
Global Eco Army is that I've relocated to Florida and I see how quickly we are growing in just this area alone. So I've seen a lot of destruction. So I decided to join Global Eco Army to give back as we are taking away.
Awesome. Well, tell us your name and your position at Amazon.
Awesome. My name's Ashley Simpkins. I'm the GM assistant over at the TPA1 Amazon in Ruskin, Florida.
Beautiful. And what do you find unique about Global Eco Army?
What I find unique about Global Eco Army is that they have a mission to plant over 8 billion trees. We only have one planet, and it's very important that we give back anytime we need to tear anything down. We need to make sure we have the ecosystems to keep the world healthy.
Yeah, I agree. And what changes do you want to see happen with Global Eco Army in the world?
So what I would like to see is for anytime we want to build something new, to see what we can repurpose or what we can reuse before we go and take down any trees or plants. So for example, if we see maybe an abandoned building, how can we repurpose that and use that space instead of tearing down a whole forest?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And for the gentlemen, I use that term very loosely, unfortunately. But my name is Joe Catania. I'm the CFO of Catania Law Firm. Been there for about 18 and a half years. I also am the marketing director there. So all those commercials and TV, and billboards and all the other stuff, that's all me behind the scenes doing that for the last 18 and a half years and building the company. A couple of years ago, I started Catania Media Consultants. I kind of flipped a switch. Now I'm helping small, medium-sized companies grow their businesses as well. I met Alicia last year. And she told me to come to some of her meetings, and I knew about climate change and pollution, all that kind of stuff. But I always thought it was someone else's problem, And then I just started listening to her and how passionate she was about it, and so I really think this organization is something to participate in. I mean, if you asked me a year ago, I would have said, well, it's not for me. But company could really, this nonprofit really could be something 10 years from now. If more people contribute and get involved, and we can raise money, because everybody thinks it's a problem for someone else to take care of, and everybody probably, in my opinion, has a responsibility to help in some way, shape, or form. So I'm in it now and probably for the long term, so you should be too.
Hi, y'all. I'm from Houston. I was originally born in Mexico, and my name is Alex Romero. I worked about 20 to 25 years in the oil and gas industry, so I'm kind of the enemy. But in the last 4 years, I've created companies that are actually trying to steer my effort away from what we did back in the day in the oil and gas industry. I currently, I'm spending most of my time in one particular company where I do digital transformation for big businesses. So I do remote process monitoring and simulation and systems that use artificial intelligence to predict failures and operate things automatically and so forth. I met Alicia about 15 years ago, somewhere. Yeah. And she was back then operating a solar business, and I was very interested in the solar business as well. And the way that I see myself contributing is, well, right now I'm building an app that Alicia will launch in 3 or 4 weeks for her Eco Global Army division. And this app will enable you guys to log in, create your profile, put posts of events like this, or even create events. And when you create an event, you can add people, volunteers, to help you on that event, recruit, create your teams, or you can even request funds and have people donate money through the app, and then the app can actually broker money for more initiatives to happen. So I think that this is a great event, and more events like this are very important, but if we multiply ourselves, very similar to what Nadine was saying, if we multiply the effort, it's easier than if 20, 30 people are trying to do one big change. I think it has to grow exponentially. I believe that the app, which I recommended Alicia and I volunteered to build, would actually create that catalyst for growth. And that's how I see myself growing. There's more. I can show a early version of the app. If anyone has interest, I can show on my phone. And in about 3, maybe 4 weeks, we'll have a release in Apple that you can download for free, and Alicia will do the market. Joe will do the marketing for sure. And well, that's it. That's I don't know if you have any questions or you want to talk to me. I'm around, so just pull me over and happy to talk.
Actually, Alex app is going to help us connect with the world to plant like 8 billion trees actually before the end of the year. So that's what we're bringing to the table. Imagine that.
Thank you all.
My name is Brooke Montalvo. I just met Alicia today in person, and I think she's amazing. We sat on the phone for maybe 10, 15 minutes a few days prior to this event, and your energy and your spirit is contagious. So besides planting seeds physically into the ground, you are planting a seed personality-wise, energy-wise, spiritually to us and beyond. And I know it's radiating, and we need more people like you who are fearless and who will scrape their own funds together and say, just come out and help. Because a lot of us think it, but don't proceed in those actions. So you kind of give me a boost to continue to do the work outside of being with you and people like-minded and to spread the word. So congratulations, and sending you blessings and positivity, because you're sending out the vibrations and it's coming back and we can all feel it. And I'm sure we'll all see each other in this environment, if not with you, within our own seeds and groups that we continue to try to continue the legacy that you're putting forth. So thank you.
Hello, all you beautiful people. My name is Robbie D'Angelo. I'm a mental performance coach, and I specialize in working with human capital inside of companies. And what I love about an event like today is a lot of what I do when I work inside of a company is changing the mindset of people, aligning their energy and their culture to their mission and purpose. So in an event like today, you have amazing people coming together with a common mission and purpose. And one of the first things I noticed when I walked up today was how good the energy was. Bunch of amazing, beautiful, smiling people, which makes so much easier at an event like this because a lot of people didn't know anybody. You come up and you're meeting new people. And I was like, Ed, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I really didn't know what today was. So walking up and seeing a bunch of amazing energy and a bunch of...
Hi, everyone. My name is Valerie Orca. I'm actually nervous, even though I do in front of the camera quite often as my career. I'm with Alexa Model and Talent. I got the email and just read it and thought, wow, what a cool purpose and organization to help the environment. It hurts me every time I go to the beach and see the mess that humans make. So I wanted to make a difference and an impact myself. I sent out the email to many of my girlfriends. Brooke responded, and so we're here today volunteering to help Alicia, who I just met yet today as well. And we had a wonderful conversation for 30 minutes talking about where our beliefs align. So it's nice to be among like-minded individuals. And because of me posting socials today, I have other girlfriends that have now decided to want to help out as well. So it is nice to have one person like Alicia start this impact and how it feeds across all of our groups. And yes, so I'm donating my time here today to help this cause and recruit others like the yoga instructor that'll be here today and more girlfriends in future events. So thanks for your time.
In the beginning of the year, I met Alicia, and she approached us because she had an event in the beginning of the year, which was on Valentine's. So this amazing event that she put on, everything was well thought of, very well organized, and we went there and we planted trees. And we were like, wow, doing something good for the environment. So again, she approached me and she had another event, and this time it was an ocean cleanup or a beach cleanup. And last time I brought one friend, and this time I brought 8 friends. So the goal for me is like the most people that I can reach. If I can reach more people and they reach more people, if we can do something good for the world at the end of the day, I mean, why not, right? So that's what we all want to do, is do something good. And I thank you all for coming. And this is great. Thanks, Alicia.
So my name is Tanya Olson. I have a company called Centaur Physical Therapy. I often offer personalized physical therapy to folks in the mostly St. Pete area. But actually I'm kind of like most of the rest of the people at this table over here that ended up here because of association with Nadine. My journey with ecology and being eco-conscious is a little bit different in the fact that I was born in Portland, Oregon, and my earliest memory is having 5 garbage cans. plastic, all the different types of glass, and then the trash that went to the actual trash, to the garbage, no, not recycling, just the landfill. There we are. Thank you very much. See, they're my brains. So I thought that was just normal sauce for everyone. And then I moved to Minnesota, which is kind of where most of the trauma of my youth occurred. Otherwise, grew up there. And again, same thing. We had 5 garbage cans at the restaurant I worked at. We recycled the food waste to the pigs. We were always terrified that a fork would get through, so we had a big old magnet atop, recycled everything. And then I started moving to different parts of the country where people did not have the same understanding of recycling and being aware of how your choices can affect the earth, your small choices that you're making every day. Like, I haven't used a plastic bag at the grocery store ever, like, because we just never have. It's never been in my what you do. When I lived in Indiana, I was famous for chasing my science professors down the hallway with the Coke can that they threw in the regular trash, trying to explain to them that you can't do this. There needs to be recycling. And so I was able to help with recycling happen there. I lived in the Pacific Northwest a bunch of years, and then I moved here in Florida. And it's a little bit different here culturally, which I think is amazing. But what's really fantastic is that no matter where you go in life, you will find your like-minded individuals. And what's really great about this community here, and Florida in particular, is that there's a strong appreciation for the little things that every person does. And in America, I think we get into this mindset where we think if we can't do something huge, then it doesn't matter, because we have this macro mindset in the United States. And in the grand scheme of things, if you as a human choose to not use single-use plastic as much as you can, as much as is doable for you, that actually makes a significant difference, because that can be the ripples in the pond that can affect those people that you know. And you can make and all people making small differences in their lives can be what makes an incredible difference globally and locally and overall. And so that's what I love about the Global Eco Army. It has that the large mindset, it has the big growth mindset, but it's also geared towards individual relationships, personal responsibilities, and doing the little things and building the connections from the ground up. And so I just really appreciate, thank you, Nadine, for inviting me. I had no idea what I was showing up for. I'm like, what, I have to wear a bikini all day? Like, I have no idea what's happening, but I'm gonna show up because I trust Nadine. She's good people. And I'm glad to have made these connections. And so I just wanted to kind of close with a saying that I've just grown up with. I do not remember when I learned it, but it is a Native American saying that says, we do not inherit the earth from our parents. We borrow it from our children. The end.
Hi, Alice. Tell us about yourself and what brought you here, and what would you like to change if you could, one thing on the earth?
Well, first off, my name's Alice. I'm one of the executive directors at the Global Eco Army, and what brought me to the event is coming to support our first year anniversary and, trying to be a part of a good cause. The last question was about the change that you would like to see in the world. Based upon environmental relations, the changes that I would like to see in the world are, I guess, humanity trying to take a different approach to trying to create a better and safer environment for the entire world. Because if we change our behavior and kind of display more productive actions regarding how we, deal with things as far as trash and pollution and whatnot, I think we can help improve the quality of the world, because a lot of times that has a big factor in how, people get sick, and also it causes a lot of other problems. So the big thing is, I just like to see us change our behavior so that way we can try to improve the environment as a whole.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.